What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift. Nova Drift. By we, I mean me. It's just me today. James is on sabbatical. So, I'm gonna do my best on my own. But, we'll see what we can do. I feel like I don't do flak very often, so I'm gonna do flak. I'm gonna be winging it a little bit today. See what we can come up with. I don't know. I'm going to keep my shield, so I'm going to skip it. Because I'm going to get Architect, and I'm going to get Ally, and then it'll be like James has been with me the whole time. Assuming I find it. In the meantime, Velocity and Rapid Fire are both fine. Obviously, Improved Thrusters is pretty good. I'll get the Rapid Fire for now. Oof. Wasn't fast enough to kill that guy. Get these guys before they shoot me. Do I want the triple shot? Maybe eventually. I'll grab the magnitude for now. Alright, and we got our first boss. I'll just hit him with all the shotguns. And just stare him down. Get 2 levels. Well, I do want to do allies, so I will immediately grab Ally Specialist. I am not going to take a Challenger, thank you very much. You know what? I'll get the Discord Orbs. I might get a wild mod or 2 in my day, and gets it out of the pool. It's just a little bit of extra sauce. Why not? Oh, well. Sorry, friends. Sorry that I didn't get your XP. Alright. Still nothing that we're super excited for. I mean, other than, you know, Folly on Flak is pretty good. Oh, so many levels. Firing array is fine. I think I prefer focus fire just to cut it in a little bit. I like velocity a lot. There's the focus fire. Targeting is fine. Oh, well, bravado. I don't know if I'd passed up an ally while I was getting what I was getting earlier, but every time I'm paying attention to what constructs are available, it hasn't been ally. But now I'm afraid that it probably was there, and people would be like, you missed the ally. Grandeur. Hey, look, there's ally. Now we got it. Now we just need to get Interceptor so he could be my shotgun bro. It'll be me and James shotgunning through space. Hey, look. Me and James shotgunning through space. There we go. Going for corrosion with this many bullets is probably a good idea. Do I just grab that now? Or do I work on making my friendo last forever-o? Yeah, work on the friendo for now. Alright. Another level. We can grab Echo Strike. We can get payload. Payload goes in anti-matter rounds, goes in charge shot. Those are all fine. Proof thrusters, expand to blink, which is good. But I'll focus on friendo stuff first. I don't think I'm going to wingman, so outmaneuver is fine. Although snipe is also really good for just making sure we have range. Which one do I want first? I'll focus more on friendos than meos. Alright, we got Station Mega. Ouch. Ow, ow, ooh, ooh, ee, ah. Okay, I am feeling, I'm really feeling it. Alright, shield's back, everything's fine, everything's good. No need for concern. We're fine. Everyone's a-okay. Overpower. That will lead us into either Vital Bond or Apex Machinery. I usually go Apex Machinery when I have Architect, but I could go Vital Bond. Give them more shield power, which I didn't take a fancy shield because whatever. Rate of fire, maximum hull. You know, I might go Vital Bond this time. Maybe that's a thing that I do. Which means that I need to get some more hull living. We'll cross that when we get there. Alright. This would be where I ask James how far he thinks this build's going to get, and he would say top 10 baby. Regeneration gets me 2 Vital Bond, but I really do like the idea of getting a snipe earlier. And I think that range is real nice for making sure stuff dies when I want it to. Honestly, a little bit of targeting too. Not bad. Singularity, a little bad. Well, you know what? I'll just live here, it's fine. Well, I definitely don't want to get rid of all of this because it has regeneration, and I just stated how much I need regeneration. But I don't think I needed anything else, so in that respect, a little disappointing. I couldn't take it, but it's fine. There's the corrosion. Do I get the corrosion or do I get the hull strength? I think I'm going to get the hull strength. I'm going to get that rocking and rolling. So that way I can get rid of my shield as soon as possible. Get the Vital Bond ready to go. Make my ally fully allied up. Let's see. Splinter's interesting. I don't think I need any of those. Priority 0 is good. Elegant Construction obviously is quite good. We'll go Elegant Construction. I took out the left side. James took out the right side. Oh, don't want to shoot you in the face if I can help it. Okay. Again, we can roll here a little bit. Absorption is really good for making sure we're ready for not having a shield. James is locked in on the boss, completely relying on me to take care of the ads, which is fair. He did a lot of damage. At a certain point, I feel like James is my Wilson volleyball. Priority 0 is pretty good. Again, corrosion's pretty good. Which one do I want more? You know what? I'll get the priority 0 going. Make sure if he goes down, I can get him back quickly. And then support specialist is nice. The overclock and all that stuff. I didn't take Wingman, so it's not going to be near me that often to benefit from it. But just the first bit and the last bit is good enough for me. Burst fire, again, is nice, but it does give that extra little bit of delay that I don't know how much I like. I don't think I'm going to barrage today. Typically, if you're flacking, you barrage, but I like the burst wave, if only, you know, aesthetically. I'm going to get the force armor. Be able to do a shield conversion to get even more health at some point soon as well. Alrighty. I don't think I want obsession. Self-destruction for burnout reactors with the extra regen that I will get. Burnout reactors will give a whole lot of extra movement, rate of fire, and stuff like that. I should be able to out-heal the burnout aspect of it. So yeah, I think that's probably a good direction to go. If I'm going to make the James Friendo all it can be. Alright. Just keep moving around, getting the XP. Well, there's the burnout reactors. I don't have the regen yet. Another thing I can do is I can get one hypermetabolism, because that will transfer regen to my friend once that becomes relevant. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Because that's just more regen for the friendo. Just to ensure that they are not going to get burnt out by the reactors. That does mean I need to get the vital bond sooner rather than later, which means I need to throw away my shield sooner rather than later. Efficiency is nice because conversion exists. I only have so many rerolls. Homing strike isn't bad for just a couple little bits of extra shots. Yeah. I'm talking myself in and out of so many other things. Oh, well, I got a couple more rerolls there. That'll help. As much as the evolutionary niche is nice, I'm getting the rapid reconstruction now. That's gonna allow me to get that vital bond going. Once I get the vital bond going, then I'll feel better about taking burnout reactors. Alright. Just duck and weave, little James. Duck and weave. Don't get shot. Okay. All the little dongles are down. And then he's down. Alright, we're just on the road to wave 100 now. Okay. This should give me my level. Perfect. I still haven't even gotten improved thrusters yet for Blink. I think I'm gonna try to live without Blink for a hot minute. Ooh, explosive growth. Yeah, fine, but I don't like it. I don't know what that's gonna turn into yet. We'll see. I'd really like to, I'm really trying to get this vital bond burnout reactors stuff on the table, but whether or not we'll get there in a timely manner. And then without Blink, I'm going to keep hitting the Blink button and not Blink. Let's see, we got your tactical link, and so many defiances, so many double taps, which would be fine if I was going barrage, but I'm not. Tactical link gets me to support specialist, fine. Just so I'm preserving some rerolls, but I feel like I'm just sitting on my back foot waiting for the good stuff to come along. But it's fine. We got wave 100 coming up very shortly. Alright. Good job, James Jr. Well, there's the support specialist. Just make him go even harder. And then once we get burnout reactors, he will go even harder. Alright, I don't have Blink. Just remind myself that I don't have Blink. I'll take out the ads because James Jr. is locked in. Beautiful. Look at all of this crap. Why can't I get the frickin' winnow here? I mean, I would miss payload and blast radius. Alright, but I got rerolls. I'm digging for stuff that I need here. I would like frickin' regen first, but now we got the full anger sauce over there. Ow. Alright, this next level, if I can get the regen, I feel like we'll be in an okay spot. If we can get the regen. If we can get the... Fine. I'll work towards Blink. Oh. Hello. Get him, James Jr. Good job, James Jr. Also, what is this little mini boss gauntlet out of nowhere? Got him. Okay. I will say, James Jr. hasn't gotten himself wrecked yet. All right. So definitely not going to have Blink for Snake Eater, even if I take Deadly Wake. There's a part of me that just wants to take Corrosion because it's going to make the snake fight go a little faster. And here he comes encroaching. Yeah, this is probably fine. I'll take the Corrosion. I think I would have felt better with the regen, but is what it is. All right. Keep getting him, friendo. And James Jr. deep in the trenches. We're gonna pop him early, unfortunately. That means that this vortex is gonna be rough. Don't have Blink about it. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Oh boy. We're gonna wrap there. And then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna wrap back again. We're just gonna play it super safe. Let the vortex burn out. He's low. James Jr. has been putting in the work. There we go. Never worried. Adrenal module is good because I'm reserving some of my health. So it's just always more damage. More evolutionary niches, though, makes James better. It will take it out of the pool, but I will get, 40% more gear powers, which is a decent amount to my construct. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. Man. James out here firing like he means it. Okay, okay. Alright. Almost got another level here. Oh, there's the vital bond. Alright. He never once died beforehand, but I feel safer knowing that he's got even more regen to work with. It's like, admittedly, if I gave him Apex, he could have been an even angrier version of himself, but I feel like this version of himself is already pretty angry. I don't know if I would wanted to have Burnout Reactor, that variant. I would have been too scared. Boost. I feel like I've missed a couple of boost callouts because James isn't here. But just know that he's saying them all. You just can't hear him. Ow. Got him. You know what? We'll grab the adrenal module here. That's fine. Still need to get our blink going at some point. Which means that we still need several things to get there. Alright. Things try to get on screen, they just die. Oh, so then they pull out the big guns, I see. I don't like any of these. I don't like Purification because it's going to hurt my weapon damage. It would make my burns a little burnier and my health a little healthier, but I don't think I need that. Could get Juggernaut for just even more health. But I think I'd like to work on getting my blink blinking if the game would be interested. Thanks. Alright. So now, will I get blink without having to waste 8,000 more rerolls is the next question. Oh, Angry Crabs. Singularity. Oh, that James Jr. just dove into a frickin' Punchy? That's gonna go right into the Singularity? Well, he should have thought about that. Summoner. Some laser boys. Some explodey boys. Alright. Oh, get the XP, get the XP. Get the shielders. Get the level. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna grab payload. I'll continue to not have blink. Alright. Pop the snake. I just tried blinking. I don't have it. I would very much like a blink at some point. too deep in the run not to have a blink. My blink trigger finger is itchy. I tried to blink again. I failed. It's very singularity heavy today, it feels like. Oh, okay. You normally make the singularities, but I'll lure you away from it for a while. Okay, almost got another level. There we go. Well, we got another Winnow opportunity. Do I care about blast radius? I don't think I would want antimatter rounds because I'm launching so many projectiles. It would get rid of some stuff. Give me some more rerolls. Tempting. I'm not gonna do it, and I will regret it later. It's like the third challenger I've seen. Ah, oh, I went for it, and I got it. It was all worth it. I did it all for the blink. Oh, look at that. Alright. Oh, yeah, don't need that in my life. It's a boost! It's another boost. Oh, we're almost at 1,000,000. We're almost at wave 200. Just gonna keep throwing bullets. Well, I don't have any more rerolls, so I have to take these. I think efficiency, so I can get to conversion, is nice. There's an argument for a second hypermetabolism, but that's a little spicy, so we'll do this. I'm very often firing, so I won't get that much use from efficiency itself, but I like the idea of... Also, wait, I got rid of my shield. Conversion's not going to do anything for me anymore. So, I like the idea of regression, probably. See, look. Big James not being here to tell me when I'm being goofy. And little James is only here for violence. Which I can respect. Alright. Getting close to wave 200. We're past 1,000,000. Got him. Grab this XP over here before it goes away. Okay. Juggernaut for even more health. Could be okay. And then that unlocks Singular Strike, which I'm not doing. Do I want to be slower for the extra health? Considering that health is my whole kind of jam at the moment. I could also go Adaptive Armor. Adaptive Armor is always fine. Yeah, we'll be beefy. The Grandeur, the Juggernaut. We're not built for speed. Oh, that's a wave 200. If I ever saw one, and I have just now. Okay, one down. Two down. Alright, so that means in 40 waves we got Snake 2. But at least I got Blink this time. Alright, ooh, a reroll. We like rerolls. Ouch. Alright, we got a Krabby Patty. Oh, that blink wasn't the most timely blink of my life. And then just keep blasting. Just blast the crabby children. I'll just start blasting the Krabby Crab. And there we go. Crab successfully crabbed. Oh, many, many bullets. Okay. Yes. I just ate every one of those bullets. Just kind of bumping into everything, not being particularly agile. Not that I can be. I've made myself less mobile nearly every chance I got. I only have myself to blame. I definitely don't think we need Warp Strike. Blast Radius could be okay. It could set me up for a D flag, although I would need to get minimum 5 levels to get it, which seems like a lot. I might just go Skirmish for the Terminate, honestly, at this point. It's not terrible. There's even an argument for... Well, no, I was gonna say Essence Sap, but I need my regen to be regen for James Jr. Right. Here we go. Got him. Alright, let's not get juggernauted. Oh, let's not get tracer did. Okay. 10 to go until snake time. I might get another level in between there, especially if they're gonna boss gauntlet me again. Okay. Let's take down our third crab of the day. The mini crabs are breaking formation. They have no crabby discipline. Alright. There goes the big crab mama. I can feel the snake slithering ever closer. Got him. Oh, will I get there? I did. Oh, and there's Terminate. I think Terminate picking up right now is great. Mastery, very tempting, but Terminate right before Snake seems like a good idea to me. Alright. He's got the laser beam today. Alright. Gonna go for a punch. Gonna go for punch. And punch 3. I think James Jr. is taking some aggro here. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna stop shooting for a second. We've worked on our strategy. Ow. Still hurt like hell with the baby one, but ow. Alright, I think we're gonna go a little bit deeper into phase than we did last time. But it's fine. James Jr. is on the case. And there we go. Terminated. Pop goes the snake too. Boost and such. You know what I should do is I should try to hold 5 levels for the even more powerful James Jr. But doing it this late is always difficult unless I find a very well-timed quantum. Alright. Dive, duck, dip, dive, and don't get shot. Alright, halfway to wave 300. Halfway meaning we're at a wave 50 interval and not literally halfway to 300 because that's not how math works. Just in case you were curious. And got him. Not completely, but we got him. Hyper boost! Just keep blasting away. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, things are starting to become hazardous to my health, I think. Alright, let's do some digging here. Mastery's fine. Or am I going to hold out for... You know what? I'm gonna roll for Quantum. I did not get Quantum. I did. There is a Winnow here, which is a nothing of a level, but it would give me a lot of rerolls and make me smaller. But I don't think it's worth it. So I'm gonna hold for more rerolls, maybe. There's nothing else I desperately need, and I think Apotheosis would be pretty good. But the only way I'm going to realistically get it is if I get Quantum. But I could get there naturally, so I won't. I won't, but I could. What a sad way to end. But I take solace in knowing that I blew up before James Jr. did. I took it on the chin. And regardless, the build was fine. The only things that I could have made James angrier if I went Apex, but then he wouldn't have the regen, so... But, all in all, it was pretty good. If I barraged the flak, I probably would have had better single target damage. If I singulared the flak, it would have been really funny, and I would have gotten big numbers, but it would have been far worse. I've been down that road before. I personally like doing that, but I wanted to try to give this build a chance. But regardless, we did okay. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I guess with that, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.